大家好, welcome back. This episode is a special repaint episode. Why? Because I joined Ciro's workshop Astral Chimera collab. So the rule is simple. Based on the birth date of the doll repaint artist, the artist should make a chimera using their zodiac signs. 3 zodiacs will be used to create a chimera. These 3 zodiacs are Western zodiac, Chinese zodiac, and Mayan zodiac. So for the main event, I'm an Aquarius, born on the year of the fire ox, and based on the guide Kairos workshop provided, my Mayan zodiac is hawk. The character design of the doll in this episode is not the first design I made. It was a second design or a plan B because my first design needs so much body modification. I'm not skilled yet for body mods, so I made a simpler one. Maybe I will make the character I made first in future. So I came up with a water fairy with a hawk wings, and this fairy is married to an ox monster yokai, so basically she also possesses brave personality just like an ox. There will be a short story of her after the repaint, so stay tuned. And without further ado, let's start. I'll already remove the factory painted face and her hair. I'm using light blue and pinks to add some initial outlines. Since we're making an Aquarius, I chose Laguna to represent Aquarius. How brilliant idea is that? I started drawing the thick black eyeliner with black pencil. For this repaint, I'm taking inspiration from Chinese opera's makeup. Also, since Laguna has pale, almost white skin tone, this makeup look will look perfect on it. I'm just keep on building up the colors, every layer of Mr. Super Clear. If you're wondering why I made my Astral Chimera look so inspired like Chinese opera, it's because first, I love the art of the makeup. It looks so elegant. Second, basing my birth date in the Chinese lunar calendar, I was born on the second day of the first lunar year. It's the start of the spring just after the Chunjie, or known as Chinese New Year, or the Spring Festival in China. Using soft pastels, I added some blush. Using a red pencil, I added a huatian, or a forehead makeup decoration, on her forehead. I made it look like an ox, which is my Chinese zodiac sign. So most of her color palette will be red and white. Red because in celebration of Chunjie, everything needs to be red. Also in birthday, it's red. and it's a lucky color, and white because it represents new beginnings. I added some gold highlights on the eyeshadow. It looks pale yellow, but it has a hint of shimmering micro glitters in it. Then I use gray and black to add shadows. Then I just continue building up some colors. And I added some tiny eyelashes. And I added some white highlights. And with white acrylics, I add the white eye shines. I'm scraping it to fix the thickness. And the face up is done. As usual, I'm using dried web wipes to make the wig cap. I'm planning to create this hairstyle. I start by adding wefts from the bottom part of the hair. Then I made this hair bun using yarn fluff. I just wrap a yarn weft around it. She will get two hair bun and a space bun at the back. I start by attaching a weft at the bottom part of the fluff and I just wrap the hair around it. Now her hair looks weird and congratulations, we reached the monk hair stage. After adding more yarn wefts, I will glue the two buns in place. To finish the hair, I twist and gather the front hair to the back and tie it using elastic. I secure the back space bun with elastics. I decided to keep the hair simple, so I did not make the signature Chinese loops on the hair. I made this top, but after sewing the top with the skirt, the dress ended up so small to fit the doll body. So basically the skirt is an super extra long fabric. Yeah, so I need to discard this part. Now I will just gather this long piece of fabric. The gathered area will make it look like a flower in full bloom, just like a rose. So I just sew up, down, and in random direction. This will make the flower look more organic and look like real flower. So at this point of view, this dress looks like a flower. This was not the design I was aiming for. Yeah, but it looks great. It was just a failed sewing project, so I just need to go to plan B, so I created this design. So I just use a ribbon to tie the dress. And I made this from organza fabric. I just simply tied the ribbon around the waist and put this on. And the dress is done. I got this doll with a broken neck peg. The neck peg looks so stressed. I wonder if the previous owner of this doll tried to remove the head. So to fix this, I'm going to use a wire. First, I remove the neck peg. And feed the wire into the beam. Then twist the wire. Then I drilled 2 holes into the button-like structure of the neck peg and insert the wires. It has to be around 0.5 centimeter. And here's the finished look. I secured the wire at the side of the long piece. Feeding the wires creates crack, and I got this doll with a missing neck piece. So I'm going to use epoxy clay to fix that part. After some sanding, it seems to look good. And it's time to reunite the head with the body. So this part broke. I'm just going to use super glue to patch this up. The head seems a bit wobbly, and because twisting thick wires is so hard, it has increased the 0.5 centimeter to approximately 0.7 centimeter, but at least the neck peg is fixed. So maybe using a sturdy thin wire is better option, I think. It can somehow hold the pose, so not so bad. I secured the wig into the head using sewing pins. I made this wire structure to make her headdress. I cut a ox head from an animal toy figure. This will represent the ox zodiac sign again. I added a pin so I can attach this into the head. I added some leaves and red flowers, and I used pin to secure the headdress into the head. I used red pom-poms to hide the messy green wires. And I add the ox head in the middle, and also I painted the ox head gold. And I just made these tassels from sewing threads and beads. I will just tie them on the headdress. And for the last detail, I made a black feather wing with paper. This will represent Hawk Zodiac from the Mayan Zodiac. I followed my Froggy Stop tutorial on how to make feather wings. I will put the link of the video in the description box below. I use a cardstock for the base of the wing instead of using felt fabrics, and I did not add wires to the wings, so this is just a static wing. It is not poseable, but it looks perfect, so I will just assemble the doll of camera and we're done. Long ago, there's a water fairy goddess. She takes care of a lake. The lake is near a mountain where an ox yokai live. The ox fell in love, and as a sign of love, the ox gave her a gold hair accessory that looks like an ox. The mountain is full of treasures, golds, and gems. The ox owns every riches of the mountain, so every time he visits the fairy, he would offer her accessories. But a witch bird was so envy, and the witch cast a spell to the fairy, and the ox bones started to grow from their back. Feathers started to sprout, but instead of gold or white feather, the witch bird made it black, as dark as void. Other fairy noticed the black wings and started to think if she was the wicked witch bird in disguise. So she started to lose friends, but the ox did not leave her, and the witch was so furious, so she tried everything to separate them, but she always failed. Now I wonder where's the ox. Maybe he's in the mountain or somewhere else. But at least the fairy is here. Making this doll was so fun. This is my first collab. Also my first time repainting Monster High doll. Also I tried fixing a broken neck peg. Making dress for Monster High is stressful because of the tiny body. The face up was easier because of the molded eyes, and the head is bigger than Barbie's. Will I customize Monster High again? Maybe no. I still prefer repainting Barbie size doll because it's easier to sew clothes for them, and I can go crazy with the eye shape without considering the eye mold. Barbie has almost flat plain face. Hope you like how my Astral Chimera doll turned out. She is not totally a chimera because still I'm not skilled for body mods yet. But I think she turns out so beautiful. Hope you like this episode. Like to support me, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll be updated for my future repaint. Also follow me on my Instagram. See you in the next episode. Bye!